Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I welcome you. I am Virginie, an interior designer, and I deal with houses that represent 100% who has to live them, from consulting to the entire renovation process. I also help foreigners who want to buy and renovate in Italy to support them all the process long, otherwise difficult to follow from a distance. In this channel I will talk about home and renovation, trying to give you helpful tips so that you can have your dream house, a house that represents you in depth and where you will always feel at your ease. What happens once the renovations are finished? I finally enjoy the house, you will say. Whether it's your permanent home or a second home. And you are right. But is it really like that? Let's see it in today's video. But before we get started, if you love everything related to the home and renovation topic, remember to subscribe to my channel for more information on this subject. Don't forget to click the like button because it's the best way to support this channel and my content, and I'll truly appreciate it. So what happens at the end of the renovation works? I take inspiration from a fact that happened to me a few days ago to make you understand that, unfortunately, the end of the work and the handover of the keys does not mean that everything is finished and okay. Some time ago I followed the renovation of a farmhouse for foreign clients, their holiday home, and the works was finished about a year ago. As you can easily imagine, living away from Italy, they can leave the house every day. They then relied on a person who could open and control the house from time to time, and they trust on her to manage the guest house part. As it should be, this person has all the references from the companies and professionals who have done the work so that she can deal with any problems, at least in theory. Yes, because unfortunately there were some malfunction. A leaking toilet, a shower that discharged badly, internet which was often absent. Nothing really serious, a big bother, but things that need to be fixed. The lady therefore tried to call whoever had made the implant, unfortunately, often in vain. Although she knows both plumbers and electricians, rightly this person didn't want to call them because it's obvious that whoever made the installation knows it better and therefore knows where to put his hands. I've too tried to call them and send them messages, which were read, but to which I didn't receive an answer. I honestly find this unprofessional behavior. Sure, you can be busy at the moment, but is it possible that throughout the days or at most the next day you can find a time to call back? You know how much I insist on the design phase, on how important it is to really define the project in every detail, even including the furniture, or rather, starting from that. Once this is done, however, it's vital to choose the right constructor or professional. As I explain here, and you find the link in the description box below, it must be done after studying the project to choose highly qualified professional for the work you have to do. Once you have found a list of specialized technicians, you need to do a further investigation to understand which one is really for you, and it will always be there, even after the delivery of the keys. It is not easy because, as in every field, there are serious and mediocre professionals, and unfortunately also real criminals. Yes, it's a strong term, but there are also those. Sites and reviews are elements that already give you a first idea, but it is not enough. On the sites, they could have purchased photographs and not of works actually done. The reviews could be from friends and family. It is essential to have an in-depth interview. At that moment, you must be able to express all your doubts, even what seems silly to you. Prepare a sheet with all the questions that come to your mind. In some ways, it's a test. If they know how to answer all your questions exhaustively, really trying to dispel any doubts, they will show you their availability. Availability that they easily will always show you even once the work is finished. You need to be sure that if something happens, you will always have someone who helps you. Someone who will answer you when you call, if not immediately, within a short time. And if, for any reason, they cannot come right away, they will move to solve the problem anyway. It's not easy, let's face it. It's a bit of luck, but the more careful you are in this choice, without being in a hurry to start the work, the most likely it is that you won't have too many surprises during, but also afterward. For any doubts, don't hesitate to write me in the comments. I will be happy to answer you. I hope this video was helpful and you love it. In case, let me know with a thumbs up and again in the comments. Please feel free to share this video with someone you think might be interested in the topic. I'll be honored and it will help me to grow my channel. If you feel that your home or some environment of it does not reflect you enough, don't wait any longer and book your counseling. Just contact me. You'll find my contact in the description box below. And if you already haven't done it yet, remember to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell so you will not miss the upcoming video. See you soon. Bye!